Hello, all. My name is Franklin Gilbert Hotchkiss III, and I've been trained into facilitation of several different PTSD support groups. Today, I'm introducing to all who may be listening or tuning in to a new kind of class. This is not a support group. This class is focused on combat veterans, and we call it a new direction towards healing. This is a 12-week class specifically designed to help support servicemen and veterans who have suffered or witnessed trauma in a military setting. First thing I'd like to describe trauma. Trauma described in the dictionary as a wound, a hurt, or even a defeat. Trauma can be a physical wound, an emotional wound, or a moral wound. Nevertheless, they're all just wounds and can heal. 7 out of 10 people in every society suffer from some kind of trauma in their lifetime. So don't be afraid to reach out. We'll be doing most of this online, so please just contact us. I'll give you some information in a minute on how to contact us for this class. Losing a child or a loved one prematurely, being in a bad automobile wreck, a bad divorce, a horrific beating, a rape, or domestic violence, or sexual abuse. These are all some of the traumatic experiences that some of the people I've met through many of the group sessions that I facilitated have brought to me. These are all trauma. Remember, trauma didn't break you, it wounded you. And wounds can heal. So join us on Zoom, starting on Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021, at 7 p.m. for 12 weeks, focusing on the spiritual aspects of trauma. We are a course, not a support group, providing practical help for everyone struggling to cope with crisis or trauma. You won't find shortcuts or easy answers, but instead you'll discover there's hope after trauma. These sessions will be related to combat trauma and will be broken down into 15-minute sessions for your convenience, with 5-minute breaks in between. Many and most veterans and active duty military personnel do not want to express their personal traumatic experiences. They were trained not to be weak or whatever. To some, this shows signs of weakness or failure. This is a normal response, but just remember, if a traumatic experience has interrupted your everyday life, then you need healing. And sharing your experiences with other veterans is a good way to start. You're not alone. I'm also a combat veteran who has been diagnosed with severe depression. Our first class will begin on Wednesday, June 2nd. At 7 p.m. until 8 p.m. These classes will continue for 12 weeks, with the last class being on Wednesday, August 25th, from 7 to 8 p.m. All veterans, active duty military personnel, and family members are invited to join this class, which is a free class. To register for this class, visit the Making Dreams Real website and leave a message for me, Frank, Arthur, who is the executive director of Making Dreams Real. My email address is frank@discovernewdirections.org. And I will contact you in regards to getting you a workbook for this class and a code to access the Zoom videos weekly. Or you may call the office at 903-771-2507. If you're unable to attend these meetings virtually, they will also be available through the YouTube, so you can catch up at any time. But we encourage your participation in the Zoom meetings. I thank you all for your time, and I hope you see you online or in person to help us out. Oh yes, please go to Making Dreams Real Facebook, where you'll be able to register for this class. Thank you so much. And watch it live on Facebook also. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.
You did great.
Thank you.